Metro Boomin want some more.
Come to the cook. Yeah. Yeah. Get it. Get it. Get it. Hurt it. Cook it. Cook it. Work it.
This is Saturday morning sports talk with Ricardo Elizondo.
Dope in the bush. Hold on. I know how to cook it.
How's it going? SMST, as always, Saturday morning sports talk with Ricardo Elizondo. Right here with me, I got Grant Steinberg and Tiam Esfahani. How are we doing, guys?
Great. Happy to be back.
Yeah, dude. It's been like a couple weeks that you haven't been on?
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks, but I'm happy to be back where I belong on SMST.
Yeah, dude. You know, especially for the big week, we got the Super Bowl coming tomorrow. Big game.
All the marbles.
Yeah, we're gonna be having a friend of mine. She was an intern with me at ESPN West Palm. Jordyn Paryz on. We'll have her in the third segment. But sad to announce that Duboff, our boy Brandon Duboff, who will not be able to be a regular co-host anymore. He will be back at times as a guest. I'll invite him on whenever he wants. He can be on, but he can't be on regularly. Speaking of Duboff, the dude, so he told me about this website called AliExpress.com. Are you guys familiar with it at all?
Yeah, Alibaba.
Hell yeah, that's my stuff right there, boy.
I'm talking about, like, they sell, like, you know, basically fake jerseys. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, jerseys for 15. It's the best thing ever.
Yeah. Well, you know, jerseys are expensive, man. They're too expensive. They, for no reason. Why are they $120? Like, come on, you serious? So, you know, I'm trying to shop around because I really want, like, a few Marlins jerseys, but I'm not about to blow freaking $300 on only 3 pieces of clothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that way. You know me. You've seen my Snapchat. I like to the system.
Yeah, we feel you. We're not Joseph Pilato.
Yeah. But, so what I did is I took Duboff's advice as to buy a jersey off of there. But I was really sketched because you know how the stuff comes from China. And, like, you know.
No. It's real. It's real.
No, it's real, dude. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. But
Dude, you can buy a hoverboard for like $125.
Oh, damn. That's a pretty good deal. But, like, the dude didn't even ship it until, like, the last day where I wouldn't get my money back. And then now I have, like, 23 days until, like if I don't get it by 23 days, I get my money back. But I'm still sketch.
They deliver. I mean, I have a couple friends who have used it from there.
All right. Sounds good. Because I've been pretty worried. I'm not going to lie. Because I haven't. The reason I've never bought a fake jersey is not because, you know, I don't care anybody, you know, saying, oh, it's fake, whatever. I don't care. I'm just trying to rep my team, rep my favorite players and all that. But personally, I like to see something of quality as well. Like, you know, like it looks like the actual thing. Because, like, I don't like things that are, like, completely off. You feel me?
Yeah, like you don't want to rash when you take it off.
Exactly. So, you know, I saw an Ichiro one for like 20-something bucks. I think it was like $20.25 from the Marlins. And I got it, and I'm still waiting on it. It looked like it's pretty good, and hopefully it will be when I get it, whenever it is. I guess I have like about 20 days. But yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna get the Hickory Farm Paul George jerseys from there. How sick are those?
I'm not a fan of those. I don't like them.
I love them.
You
I
love
think
them?
they're so cool.
What do you think about
Yeah,
them?
I think the Pacers have one of the best jerseys in the NBA. I love those jerseys.
Well, I like
that,
the like regular ones. Those are like nice and clean, but that
or the blue one with all the lines in it.
Oh, those are actually cool. Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Yeah, it was between that two, but I think I like the Hickory. I mean, I'm a throwback style kind of guy. Like I love the Steelers Bumblebee jerseys.
Oh, I hate those, dude. What the hell? Those look ugly. And the Redskins ones that, you know, they have like the gold numbers. What do you think about those? I think those are ugly too.
I like those. I mean, I like the throwback or the Packers, like
I do like the
1920s.
The Packers, the ones with like the yellow circle in the middle.
Yeah,
those are
like the 1920 Packers.
Yeah, I do like those. But those Redskins jerseys with the gold numbers, I think from now on they should be known as the "You Like That" jerseys.
I love those. You like that?
You like that? You like that?
I like that.
Did you guys see that
the
Redskins posted a picture, like apparently from San Francisco? I'm like, what the hell are you doing there? Like, you guys didn't even make it close to the Super Bowl.
You're trying to have fun.
I guess. Whatever. All right, well, let's dive into some of this stuff. We got the first segment coming. We're gonna have NBA, soccer, and then we're also gonna touch on the Louisville scandal a little bit. And then second segment, our new thing, cycling around sports. Give you 4 of the hottest topics from the week, ranking from 4 to 1. And third segment, it's just Super Bowl. Of course, during that, we're gonna have the T-Dog Award, introduce the winner of last week's Scoop of the Week, new nominees, and then, like I said, we're gonna have Jordyn on. Looking forward to a good show, right, guys?
Yeah.
All right, let's dive into it. So let's start off with Blake Griffin. He's had some. Obviously, we know the whole situation with him and Tiam last week calling him the biggest idiot of the week for the T-Dog Award. The testy dude, the dude he punched. I still can't get over that name, to be honest. But apparently, there's rumors that he may go to the Nuggets. Who would come in return?
I would think Danilo Gallinari, but supposedly the Nuggets value him as their superstar, or Kenneth Faried.
Yeah, I was thinking.
They do want to get rid of Paryz.
Yeah.
They tried to last year. They weren't able.
The thing is, what happened to Faried? He used to be.
He still hasn't.
Before.
He still rebounds. He's still rebounding at a good rate.
Is he like a problem in the locker room? I mean, he was on the USA team.
Yeah.
He's an animal. He's kind of like. He's kind of like a poor man's Blake Griffin. So if they did trade for him, that would be a good pickup. But a lot of trades in the NBA don't really work. So I don't think you should break up a team's chemistry, especially losing Blake Griffin, who's a superstar.
Yeah.
When a trade for the Clippers really won't benefit them because they're not going to beat the Spurs or the Warriors. It's sad because teams in the NBA, you really have no chance unless you're a top 3 team to win it all.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You were mentioning Danilo Gallinari. Word is that the Celtics are looking to acquire him as well.
Yeah, the Celtics with those draft picks, the 2 Brooklyn draft picks, are they're buyers at this market. They're playing amazing right now, and they went heavily after DeMarcus Cousins, but I don't think that's going to be happening. Mm-hmm. I believe they might have gone after Kevin Love. I'm not exactly sure, but they are going after Danilo Gallinari really hard. But Denver has, again, put a high price tag on Danilo Gallinari and put him. They've asked for 2 first-rounders for Danilo. Yeah, and is he really worth that? No.
Clearly no. He really isn't.
People get very overvalued at the trade deadline. Everyone's trying to get a good deal, and then it just falls apart.
Yeah. What's good with Rudy Gay? There are trade rumors about him, right?
Yes, Rudy Gay. Excuse me. Rudy Gay was also rumored to be traded. He was on the trade block actually. Mm-hmm. His nickname to GMs is the Analytical Nightmare. So
oh my God.
I don't believe that there were a lot of offers that the Kings were worth accepting, but he was on the trading block. And they were trying to get rid of him.
What teams would you say were looking at him? I see, possibly. I saw someone saying the Orlando Magic would be a good fit for him, but what would they trade?
The Magic could really trade anyone. I would say they would trade. I don't know. I mean, Aaron Gordon, but would they want to get rid of him?
No, they're not going to get rid of him.
They might trade Channing Frye and like a first-round pick or something like that.
They're trying to get teams are calling about Channing Frye, so
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Rudy Gay is Rudy Gay that good? Because he's been a top scorer in the league his whole career, but he has never played for a team that has made the playoffs or a winning team.
Yeah.
He was the Grizzlies. They went to the playoffs.
With him?
Yeah.
That year he got traded to Toronto, though, when he was their
No,
top scorer.
I think the year before. I thought that he made it the year before.
Actually, I think you're right, but he has not played on many winning teams. That's the point I'm bringing up. He's
you're right.
That's definitely true.
he's a scorer that probably hurts the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, speaking of winning teams, the Warriors, they keep winning, but they won by the skin of their teeth against the worst team in the NBA, the Philadelphia 76ers.
They were just trying to make it interesting. Come on. It's so boring to play the Sixers if you're in the NBA.
But you guys heard that Draymond Green, he admitted to stat chasing in that game, right? We know that he's had, multiple triple doubles. I believe he's had 10 so far this year, if I'm not mistaken. He's trying to get another one in that game. It was probably easy since he's going against the Sixers and whatnot. But
yeah,
thoughts? What do you guys think?
Disrespectful. That is just, I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah.
It's a blasphemy that he would do something that ridiculous.
I wouldn't. I mean, I don't think so. Players do it all the time, and him just to admit it.
Yeah.
It's like when Hassan Whiteside said, "I'm just trying to boost my 2K rating." I mean, everyone wants to get a triple double.
Yeah, true. And now Hassan White's saying, "Oh, I'm just trying to get my All-Star rating up." Getting another triple-double yesterday, saying, "I'm the only one doing it with blocks," and he's not lying. He is the only one doing it with blocks. It's impressive. Why isn't he an All-Star?
I don't really know. I mean, the Eastern All-Stars is kind of whack right now. The All-Star voting is whack. The fact that Andre Drummond isn't the starting center is complete.
There's no centers. Remember, they took that off.
Yeah, but still, the way the voting is that you vote for a front court and a back court, that's kind of garbage because now you got just small teams.
Yeah, I mean it kind of goes with the way the NBA is going with small ball, but it's still stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Let's see who could they take out? For Hassan. They could definitely... Hassan is better than Al Horford.
But Al Horford's not in the All-Star team.
Yeah, he is.
Horford made it? No, I think it's just
Millsap. I thought it was Paul Millsap that made it.
I think it's just Paul Millsap.
Oh, wait, hold on. For some reason, this was last year. My bad. What the heck? NBA.com is messing me up.
No, it's just Paul Millsap. There was 4 Hawks players last year. Now it's just 1.
Yeah. I apologize, viewers, for my stupidity.
It's all good, no worries.
We're used to it.
But yeah. So Jimmy Butler's hurt now.
I just hope his injury is not serious because that's the one guy they cannot afford to lose.
Of course, yeah. But,
we saw a little vintage growth last night, but with his knees, I don't know how long it's gonna last for.
What's wrong with the Bulls? Everyone gets hurt on the Bulls.
Yeah.
I just hope his. I mean, I heard that
Mike Dunleavy, Joakim Noah, everyone gets hurt on the Bulls. Is there something in the water there? I mean,
oh my!
Is Mike Dunleavy the biggest white guy in the NBA?
Why does he wear
his name? Mike Dunleavy. I think white guy, 100%.
Yeah, he might be.
Good chance.
We'll do European people count as white?
Well, yeah, I think they do. But I mean, are you gonna say, Kristaps Porzingis or Mike Dunleavy? Which one's more white?
Mike Dunleavy's really white.
Exactly.
It's just amazing when you see a white person trying to run with everyone else. It's just oh my god, who is that?
Even Kyle Korver isn't as white as Mike Dunleavy.
Kyle Korver is pretty. He has some swag.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Mike Dunleavy is just white. And even Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward isn't as white as Mike Dunleavy.
He is so whiter than Mike Dunleavy.
You think so?
Yeah. Yes.
What?
Have you seen him? He definitely plays tennis. Mike Dunleavy does not play tennis.
What's in the offseason?
All right, we'll ask our viewers this question. We'll put it on our Twitter poll, and we'll gather the results and say it next week. Who's more white, Gordon Hayward or Mike Dunleavy? Grant says it's Gordon Hayward. I say it's Mike Dunleavy. Who do you got, Tiam?
I mean, I'm gonna go with Gordon Hayward because in the offseason he likes to play video games. It's a pretty white thing to do.
Oh.
Yeah, he said he was the best player in the NBA at League of Legends or something like
I
that.
heard about that. That was hilarious. Yeah, we had our poll from. Wait, what were you saying, Grant?
There's a whiter looking person, or just ugly. Do you know who number 47 on Minnesota was? He used to play for Utah. I can't remember his name right now.
I feel like it's not like it's not Mirotic, right?
No.
Rich is on the Bulls.
He played for Brooklyn and Minnesota in the past. I can't remember his name.
Oh, Karolinko.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy?
That guy is white. That guy is so white.
You think so? All right, we'll put those three in the poll. We had a poll from last week asking, is Blake Griffin black? I had the options as duh, nah, what, and maybe. Duh won. So I guess everyone thinks Blake Griffin is black. I mean, that's the way it seems. It had 138% to 25, and 13%. I mean, I personally don't think he's black. I was just like, what? That's the one I voted for.
Isn't he Jewish?
I mean, he's a Jew fro, kind of, right?
No, isn't his mom Jewish? And his dad's black?
I don't know. Well,
that'd be pretty cool.
Well, on the topic of Blake Griffin, former dunk contest winner, we got our participants set. It's Zach Levine, Andre Drummond, your boy Grant, Will Barton, and Aaron Gordon. And before we get into like some analysis of these dudes, am I the only one who's never heard of Will Barton? And should I be like executed for not ever hearing of Will Barton?
Oh my
yes.
Yeah.
He's very close to giving Denver their first superstar or star at least. He's a rising star in the league for sure, and he's been dominating this year.
He's a scorer for sure.
Really? Well, that's good.
Do you agree with what I said to him? He's a rising star.
Yeah, he's definitely a rising star.
I mean, this is a guy that played no minutes on Portland's bench. They just got rid of him. They dumped him in the Andre Iguodala trade, I believe, and now he's just dominating. So this just shows NBA teams that they really got to take a deep look at their bench and who can play, and not to give up on people too early.
Yeah. Because
this is a guy that the Trailblazers definitely could have used this year to help make the playoffs as a cheap fill-in at small forward.
Nice.
Not even cheap because he's playing at a very almost all-star caliber level.
So I'm just a complete dunce for not knowing who he is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn, that sucks. I'm sorry, guys.
We're just going to assume that.
And then
he is in Denver, so you can blame like ESPN because they don't.
Not a big market team, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll probably get our predictions on who's gonna win that next time around. Not slam dunk. 3-point participants. Ooh, this is interesting. Oh man, last year's was interesting as well too. This year's, this is good. You got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, James Harden, Chris Bosh, Kyle Lowry, JJ Redick, Chris Middleton, and Devin Booker. What a lineup!
That's an all-star type of.
Holy cow, that lineup is serious.
I always like to look at the people and pick like the most like unlikely to win, and then they usually win. But I mean, since Steph Curry's in it,
yeah.
Will Steph Curry miss one? That's more of the question.
That's probably a good bet right there.
I think definitely when you look at this competition, the dark horse candidate definitely got to be Devin Booker.
You think so? I was thinking a dark horse.
I was thinking that or Chris Middleton.
Possibly. Or
What
my
about
boy Chris Bosh.
What about Dinosaur Rex?
So everyone besides Curry, James Harden, and
We're
Klay Thompson are dark horses. Is that what you're
I
saying?
guess.
No, I'm saying those are like the obvious choices of who would we pick to win.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if we had to pick one that.
No, I know. I'm saying everyone besides Klay, Curry,
Oh
and
no
Harden are dark horses.
I'm picking Devin Booker as mine.
All right, that's your dark horse. My dark horse is probably JJ Redick.
I like Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton. All right, but we'll get our
Former
picks on
Piston.
that. Well, of course, you have.
Yeah,
Your
you guys
bias.
goofed on that. Let him go.
We'll get our firm picks on that next week because that's when All-Star Week is. Let's get into some soccer where Grant is going to go pretty much blank, I guess, for the next 5 minutes. And then we'll end the segment and get into cycling after the break. Pep Guardiola.
I'll be cycling.
You'll be cycling. Pep Guardiola is, in line to be the next coach at Manchester City. What do you think about that, Tiam?
They hit the jackpot.
You think so?
They hit the jackpot. Dude is the best coach in the league. Isn't the best coach in the world, right?
I know you have your little bit of bias with him being a Barca coach before, but I kind of agree with you. Yes.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I kind of miss him, but I still like my main man, Luis Enrique. That's still my man.
Yeah.
Still got some love and support. But yeah, Manchester, they got it. They got him. They got the man.
Yeah. That's good
Let me be honest with you. You think this guy wants to go to Manchester United? Hell no.
No, especially not with the way LVG is handling everything over there. He's being such a prick, if you ask me. Louis Van Gaal.
Oh my.
He's such a prick. I hate him. I miss Sir Alex Ferguson so bad.
He looks like a turkey.
He really does. He looks terrible. He's ugly. He's one ugly mother brother.
Is Sir Alex no, is the guy that took over for him the guy that just keeps losing with one of the best teams?
Well, all right, you had Sir Alex Ferguson, he retired, and then you had David Moyes, who I don't even want to speak of. He was absolutely terrible. He got sacked in the middle of his first season. And then they should have just kept Ryan Giggs as the manager, if you ask me. Yeah. But
that's debatable. I think right now the only person they should go for is the one that's going to keep them in competition with City. They got to get Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, and that's who they're looking at right now. They were in talks with him. It seems like Louis Van Gaal is going to be out at the end of the season. I would be very surprised if he's still the coach. But definitely Jose Mourinho. He was former Chelsea coach, former Real Madrid coach. I definitely think he can think he can.
He won a lot with Real Madrid.
He really did. Yeah.
And he's nicknamed the Special One.
I'm definitely looking forward to because I put on for Manchester United a little bit. I mean, especially since my boy Chicharito, who we'll get into in cycling, I put on for him. Even though he's not there anymore, I still like Manchester United a little bit.
LBG disrespected him. That's
he
why
really did. That was garbage.
He basically said, "You're not going to be my number one choice, so you have a 1% chance of really getting picked."
Disrespectful.
That's why I love.
And then quickly before we get off, we'll talk about Louisville at the top of cycling. But quickly before we get off, the Chinese clubs, Chinese Super League apparently is ready to throw money away. Oscar bid for $83 million. It's pretty insane.
They got a guy who was struggling so hard at Atletico Madrid, Jackson Martinez, and Atletico bought him before the season started for $30+ million.
Nice.
And he was just having a horrible year so far, and they were able to get a profit off him.
That's crazy. Holy cow.
The Chinese Super League, they just throw money away.
Chinese Super League, damn.
Arsenal manager was saying how they could buy all of Europe. I'm like, oh my god. I mean, look, they're giving guys there's a good chance they'll give current Manchester City midfielder Yaya Toure $30 million a year.
Holy cow, that's crazy.
That's more than all the other players. That's more than Ronaldo and Messi make.
I remember when Samuel Eto'o made super money when he was Anzich Makalaka Chakalaka. Yeah, that Russian team. That's not even a team anymore. Yeah. But that's pretty much all we got for this first segment, and we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with Cycling Around Sports.
Hey guys, it's Ricardo here from Saturday Morning Sports Talk. I want to thank you for listening in. I really do appreciate it. It is a dream of mine to one day host my own national radio show, and I figured that there would be no better way to start than to have my own podcast. I hope you enjoy all of the content as much as I enjoy creating it with my friends. Now, if you have some sort of company, association, or event that you would like to advertise free of charge, please don't hesitate to contact me. My email is rickyeli12@yahoo.com. That's RICKYELI12 @yahoo.com. Shoot me an email with what it is that you would like to advertise and some key points that you would like me to hit in the script. Thanks, and enjoy the show.
It's time now for Cycling Around Sports. Ricardo and his co-hosts will journey around the world sports and give 4 of the hottest topics from the week.
Booming out in South Gwinnett like Louisville. 6 man like Louisville.
All right, we're back. Second segment, Cycling Around Sports. Before we get into any of that, let's talk about the Louisville tournament ban, self-imposed because of the whole scandal where they were apparently, buying escorts for recruits and players.
Give me all them strippers. Give me all them strippers.
Yeah.
I should have went to Louisville. What the freak?
Yeah, in Louisville.
Louisville loves them strippers.
Apparently, yeah, in Kentucky.
I don't know.
One of your inbred states, right, Tiam? Your favorite inbred states amongst?
I'll be up, yeah. It could be up there.
Yeah. But yeah, kind of sad.
I mean,
guess.
is a prostitute in Kentucky the best looking escort around?
I mean, I guess.
I mean, is this a reason that they would want to go to Louisville? I mean, I don't imagine a prostitute. An escort.
It's not a reason to go to Louisville, but to a freaking 17-year-old dude, I guess sex is sex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably. And the biggest thing is, I mean, the postseason ban, which sucks, because they have 2 fifth-year seniors that transferred so they could go to that transferred to Louisville so they could go to the NCAA tournament. Now this whole year means nothing.
Yeah, that really sucks for them. Damn.
And Rick Pitino, is he out?
Well, when it comes to all the news and stories, they're apparently saying that he had nothing to do with it and he had no knowledge of it at all.
Supposedly he doesn't, but
when you're the head
you gotta
coach,
know something about that your players are doing this. I mean, every coach seems to be a micromanager. You would think that they would know everything, and why would he just turn his head to this?
Yeah, that's true.
But from sources, I've heard that he might leave the school and he could be coaching at UNLV next year.
Really? Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, to revive that program would be huge. That would be a fun place to be out in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, definitely, without a doubt.
I would coach. I would love to. I mean, and then you might get the Raiders out in Las Vegas too. So that would be huge for the city of Las Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's get.
Plus, I mean, the prostitutes there are probably much better than Louisville, Kentucky.
It's Las Vegas, dude. What?
Yeah.
All right, but let's get into cycling around sports quickly. Let's start off with the single. All right, so the single. Big matchup this Saturday. Once we're off in about an hour, it's going to be Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen. And, normally this matchup, you'd probably think, Bayern's going to, murder Bayer. But
they probably will.
They still might. But, you got a matchup of 2 of the world's best nines in my boy Chicharito, Javier Hernandez, and the Polish international Robert Lewandowski. Who do you got in this matchup?
Lewandowski.
Well, first off, I just want to apologize to our viewers because I am very ignorant towards soccer. I don't know a thing about soccer. So I am just going to blindly pick Bayern Munich.
All right, well,
Is
that's
the
a pretty
team?
good blind pick if you ask me.
Okay, then I'm gonna go with Bayern Munich for the W. Take it home, boys.
I'm gonna have to, stick with my bias and my, love for the Mexican international and Javier Hernandez, Chicharito, and pick Bayer to draw. It's gonna be a draw, and that's gonna be a win for Bayer because this is a very impressive Bayern Munich team. I say the draw is gonna be 2-2. Chicharito gets 1 goal.
Oh.
Yeah. What's your final score, Tiam? Who do you got?
I think the score will be 3-1 Munich. Lewandowski scores the brace.
Who scores for Leverkusen?
I'll go with Chicharito.
I'll take it.
I'll give him a little benefit of the doubt.
I'll take it. Let's get into the double.
Wait, you
Double.
didn't ask my prediction.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Grant.
7-1 Munich.
Okay.
Oh my!
Okay.
Let's go, Munich.
All right, let's
I'll
get
be
into
rooting for you, boys.
Let's get into the double.
Double.
7-1. All right, double. Curry guarantees a win over the Thunder tonight. He's been guaranteeing for a couple weeks now. Thoughts on that, guys?
Disrespectful.
I love this. I love this. You know, sports has become so boring because no player wants to be a part of a headline just because the media will rip them up. But the Warriors are the best team maybe to ever exist, especially in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And I personally can't wait for this because Russell Westbrook and KD aren't going to take this lightly. They're going to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Now,
But
is it in Oklahoma or is it in Golden State?
Tiam, would you know that? I'll look it up.
But yeah, man, Golden State is so good, and they kind of have the right to do all this. And
They do. I
the
mean, they
game
won a
is in Golden
championship.
State. It's in so wow, a nice precursor to the Super Bowl, right? Oh.
Yeah, it's in Oklahoma City.
No, it's in San Francisco or Oakland. It is actually, but same
Oh
thing.
man, that is good. The day before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but you ask me, I mean, they have every right to. It's at home. I got the Warriors. Who you guys got?
I got Warriors, but I think that it's going to be a close game, and hopefully it goes to overtime.
Oh, that'd be great.
The Thunder are just. I feel bad for teams like the Thunder or the Clippers because these are good teams, but will they win a championship? No.
Not with the Warriors there.
Yeah, I mean the Thunder are one of the best teams of all time with KD and Russell Westbrook. You have two players in the NBA at 2 and 3 in per, and yeah, that's crazy. That's never been done. But since the Warriors and the Spurs are two transcendent teams, they won't even get past the second round.
Who you have, Tiam?
I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Warriors, but I'm just gonna go as close as it could be a buzzer beater win.
Really? Ooh, that'd be interesting. Yeah. So all three of us
Guys,
have
let
the
me
Warriors.
run something by you.
Yeah.
I want to just get your opinion of this. Me and some friends have been talking, and we feel that the NBA is kind of boring when it comes to playoffs just because you always know who is going to be in the finals or who will win it all. Would you guys be in favor of a single elimination or maybe a best 2 out of 3?
Oh yeah.
Just because
best 2 out of 3, I definitely like that. That's a good.
it makes it more unpredictable. Just because if it's best of 7, the Cavs are definitely going to come out of the East. But if it's single elimination,
Single elimination is a little harsh now, but maybe 2 out of 3. Oh yeah, that's definitely.
I mean, I would kind of like if they opened it up to 10 teams make the playoffs.
Okay.
And you do single elimination because imagine the Sixers made it and then just went on a winning streak and won it all. I mean, that puts hope in every fan base.
I guess so.
Well, I think when they think it's like somewhat boring, you also know that some teams also would like to tank.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So.
I mean, then they wouldn't tank because there'd be a chance of them winning it all.
Very true. Maybe we should give that suggestion to the commissioner who also has some other suggestions. Let's get to the triple.
Triple.
Yep.
So, triple, the Hack-a-Shack rule, Commissioner Adam Silver plans to adjust it. I saw one proposal is to give teams the option of inbounding the ball or taking the free throws. I think that's the best option. What do you guys think? What are other options?
I mean, inbounding the ball doesn't really help that much because they're just going to foul again. But then it limits the other team's opportunity to get the ball back because these people are such bad shooters.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of ridiculous though, like how you're allowed to foul someone who hasn't even inbounded the ball.
Yeah. Like that was the whole thing. You remember when KJ McDaniels fouled Andre Drummond?
Drummond 6 times in a row in 20
like,
seconds.
Yeah.
It's a very vivid memory in my in my hippocampus.
Did he? Oh my!
Word to D'Lo.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Dylan.
our psych teacher in high school.
Yeah.
For everyone who doesn't know. Um, yeah, yeah.
Oh, the guy
That's a
who tried to
vivid
hit on
memory.
Grandma.
Didn't he miss 35 free throws that game?
Yeah, I think he missed 30.
Oh my
Man,
God.
isn't it true that D'Lo tried to hit on your mom?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, didn't we? We all had psych together in the same class, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and then it was like that whole story. Like D'Lo was like, cause I remember he used to bag on you so much in that class, and
Yeah,
like,
no, he didn't like me for
yeah,
some
and then
reason.
like
Then he met my mom.
yeah, and he looked at you. He's like, Grant, your mom though.
Yeah, I know. Ew,
That's
that
so
guy's
weird.
gross. Yeah.
That's hilarious though. But yeah, Hack-a-Shaq, that definitely needs to be like adjusted because that's just too much. When guys like Andre Drummond are taking 40 free throws a night, it's so insane. Let's get into the big one, the home run.
Home run.
The most interesting man in the world.
Oh, I think he may be the most interesting man in the universe. Johnny Manziel. What is wrong with this dude?
Drugs.
Jeez. Holy cow.
You know, first when Manziel was getting ragged on, I was like, just let him be.
See, that was me too. I thought the same thing. I was sticking up for the dude. I'm like, yo, let the man party. Let him do his thing. Stop getting on him. Stop nagging him because you're going to piss him off. But now, you know, these guys, this whole thing where apparently he was about to kill himself and his ex-girlfriend, Colleen Crowley.
I don't believe that story.
I mean, the cops.
I don't believe it either.
The
I
cops
really
apparently
don't.
believe it either because she was being very uncooperative with them. But
I
cops
think-
are now looking into the investigation.
Well, no, I heard the case was closed.
No, but I think Dallas police is looking into it.
Yeah, she wants Dallas police to press charges. No, she's looking for some. I mean, if I want to see pictures and I want to see her talk, I want to see some bruises and scratches, and then I'll believe you.
Yeah, she wouldn't even show any of those pictures to the cops. That's the thing, too.
Oh, so then, yeah, she's excuse my language, full of shit.
But I definitely believe his dad when his dad says, "Oh, that he may not live to see his 24th birthday."
24th. Yeah, I believe that too. But you know, I think this is another case of the media taking over someone's life.
Yeah.
Because if this is you and I partying, I mean, we're gonna do it as much as we can.
Yeah.
Face it, we want to have fun. We want to live life.
Exactly.
And then the media has pushed him to a point where it's just impossible for him to even care what people think of him. Just because every time he goes out, just to have fun, maybe drink one beer, the media will exaggerate it and make it look like he drank 10.
Exactly.
I mean, it's unfortunate, but this is the society we live in.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh man, I hope Manziel gets help. I really do.
I hope he figures it
tried.
out because he was one of the best college football players of all time.
Of course, he was great. He really was, and I still think he can do damage in the NFL if he's with the right team and has the right mindset. You know what I'm saying?
He
Did you
needs
see
the
Michael
right-
Irving? Michael
he
Irving
needs the
said.
right mindset.
Did you see Michael Irving said that the Dallas Cowboys would be a good fit for him because Jerry Jones would take care of him?
I mean, I don't know if Jones would necessarily take care of him, but I think he's a good fit since
I
he's
don't
at
know if
home.
I can trust that guy.
Yeah, he'd be at home. If anything, let me tell you this much, and this may be some bias, but I think it's the truth. If there's one team that could, you know, get him straight, it's you know who. Guess.
Are you gonna say the Patriots?
Yes, the Patriots.
Oh my god.
They will get him straight. I'm not necessarily saying that he can actually.
Yeah, because they
do-
had Aaron Hernandez straight,
Well,
right?
Okay, but they immediately got rid of him. You know what I'm saying?
He wanted a
Oh, so they'll
shooting-
immediately get rid of him.
Yeah, if he doesn't do anything great, then, you know, they'll get rid of him.
I think the one place that will get him straight is the Las Vegas Raiders. No, I'm just kidding. No, Green Bay Packers.
Okay, yeah, I could definitely.
That's the interesting one.
Just because, I mean, they're a model franchise and they're in the middle of nowhere. Where is he gonna party? At a,
With the Chiefs has
at a bowling alley in Green Bay? I mean, there's not much going on in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So I think that's a perfect fit for him. Plus, he gets to learn from the great Aaron Rodgers, and then
Very true.
maybe one day he'll play behind him or play after him, or
That's
just
a
learn
big-
so much
that's a
and
big
be able to
fight.
play for a
Definitely.
different team.
That definitely works. Yeah,
it is kind of scary though. The dude really does need help.
he does. He seriously does.
I know I've called this too. The dude had to stop.
Yeah.
I was telling you, if he didn't stop, it's gonna get much worse and worse. And he's had this problem with his girlfriend. It's not the first time we've heard
Yeah,
this.
they had the whole thing with they got
That's
stopped.
Stop that.
Maybe he just needs a different girlfriend.
Maybe.
I mean, is she
Girlfriend's
the
pretty hot,
reason?
though.
Oh, is she? I mean, he was a quarterback in the NFL.
I guess, yeah, it's true.
They get all the hot women. Just ask Brent Musburger.
All right, so that's pretty much it for this segment. Before we get off, we got to give our condolences. We have a couple of unfortunate passings. First off, let's start with Katie May, Instagram model, beautiful. Passed from a stroke. She fell off while modeling, and then she had some type of pain in her neck. Went to check with a doctor, and they said, oh, it's just a pinched nerve. And then a few hours later, she had a stroke. Now she's gone. It's crazy. And second off, Dave Mira, longtime BMX legend in the X Games. He apparently committed suicide. Very unfortunate. Our condolences to those two. We'll be back in about a minute.
Hey, are you enjoying the show? Do you have a Facebook or Twitter account? Then follow our social media. Make sure to like us on Facebook by searching for Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Ricardo Elizondo. Also, make sure to follow us on Twitter by searching our handle at SMST with Ricky E. That's at SMST with Ricky E. And you'll get updates on when to tune in for the show, as well as anything else we have going on. Don't forget to tune in every Saturday from 11 to 12 p.m.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
Okay, third segment, Super Bowl. Big topic of the weekend, of course. But it's not that big of a game to me if you ask me, because, I mean, I have my bias, of course. Patriots aren't in it, but yeah. Jordyn, go ahead. You deserve. Go ahead and tell me how wrong I was about the Panthers.
So wrong. I remember sitting in the office that day and telling you that, Cam Newton kept calling him out, and you sat there and you looked at me and you said the Panthers are not a Super Bowl team. And I remember that day, and I just every time kept calling you out on Twitter, and yep, you were wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the same thing as Ricky. My embarrassment. Me and my cousins were sitting watching the Panthers, thinking this is not a team that will win. They'll probably lose in the first round.
Dude, yeah, I was thinking that they were gonna lose to the freaking Seahawks, and then
Yeah, I was just very embarrassed about my prediction this year. So, I mean, I would love to make a Super Bowl prediction, but likely how my year's been, it'll probably be wrong.
I can't. Both teams, first off, Broncos beating my Patriots, that hurt me right here, right in the heart.
Yeah.
That's terrible. And then the Panthers,
I was okay
so
with
much
that.
crap about
Yeah, I had
all
no problem
season.
with that.
Well, of course, everyone else is okay with it. Everyone else, because everyone bags the
Cheaters
Patriots
never
so much.
win.
Shut up, team.
Well, last year they did.
Yeah, they did. Exactly. Fourth
Unfortunately.
Super Bowl. Let's go. But,
Whatever, you guys cheated against my team.
all right, TM, give us your T-Dog Award. What is it this week?
I might keep it a little more respectful this week. Person who needs major help.
Yeah.
This respect to Manziel. I know you're not hearing this, but if you are, you need help.
You need help.
What are your thoughts on that, Jordyn? What do you think about the whole Johnny Manziel situation?
Oh, for sure, he needs some help, and even his dad was saying
He needs some milk.
He's trying to help him, but his dad isn't doing everything he should be to help him. And maybe being let go will give him a little wake-up call, but probably not.
I think he assumes that he's getting let go. So, I mean, I think he's past the point of caring.
Well, the Browns are just they try so hard with this guy. At a point, you just gotta let him go be himself. His agent left him.
Dropped him. Maverick Carter dropped him. LeBron cut off ties with him. This guy
Because
needs
he's a liability, yeah.
100%.
Getting into trouble.
He needs help.
Yeah, he's just embarrassment to whoever is represented with him.
Yeah.
And he's life alert because he can't get up.
All right, and then last week's goof of the week. Apparently, you guys voted for the Phoenix and Atlanta basketball. That wasn't basketball. They played 30 seconds of nothing. It was absolute garbage. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. It was terrible.
Wait, what happened? I didn't see this.
Dude, Phoenix and Atlanta, they were playing, and like it was in the fourth quarter, in the dying like minutes of the game, and I guess some would say it's good defense. I would say it's absolute trash offense because like they were missing layups left and right, and it was just that's not basketball, man.
Yeah, I mean, basketball can get really boring sometimes, especially with Hack a Shaq.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just Hack a Drummond now. So it gets really boring and tough for me to watch, especially because my favorite team has a big liability.
That's true. So we got this week's nominees. We got the Edwarder dab. You guys saw that?
Worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, terrible.
That was really
I didn't even get to see it. I heard it was
What? You
it was
haven't
awful.
seen it? Dude, it was so
No.
You haven't seen it yet? You have to.
No. I
He didn't
will
even,
I will
like, put his
definitely.
hand down toward his arm. He just stuck his arm out. He's like dab on 1, 2, 3, arm out. Nothing. That's
It
it.
was terrible.
was-
Terrible.
I would have.
Bad.
I definitely am gonna be looking it up after the show. Ed
Yeah.
Warder said that on Twitter he said my dabbing career one and done.
One and done.
And then
I'm
it
giving
goes
that-
back to
I'm
the
giving-
desk, and the other anchors were even like,
Oh
loud
yeah,
as
it's like and the best part was having Stephen A. Smith on there as well. Like looking, observing that. Oh my goodness.
Oh, did Stephen A. Smith bring up the race card and say it's
He
racist
just
for
said-
Ed Warder
he
to
just straight up
to
said that was
dab?
awful. He said that was awful.
Yeah, awful.
Did he go? He is a great personal friend of mine, but that was awful. He always does one of the
Always.
two.
He's a really good friend of mine, but man, he needs to stop dabbing. That's the Stephen A. right there for you.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I think him and Roger Goodell officially have killed the dab.
Yeah, I was just about to bring up Roger Goodell. I heard his dab was awful too.
Oof. Other nominees, we got Manu Ginobili. You guys have heard about what's happening.
I feel his pain.
Oh my gosh, I
Oh.
couldn't comment on that.
No man should ever feel that.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
He's apparently out 4 to 6 weeks, having to get testicular surgery.
Yeah, month recovery.
Yeah, see, like I
That's
don't know if you could come back from that. Like especially me, I don't know if I could. That would just hurt so bad.
He got kneed. I'm sorry, this is a serious situation for him. But there's two things. As long as I grow up, I can be 60 years old. I'll always be laughing at, and it's farts and nut shots. I will always laugh at that. I'm sorry.
Shit, you need some milk.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that I will always laugh at that. That's one thing. And then, all right, the other two nominees quickly. We got the Derrick Rose bow. He bowed after shooting a game-tying 3, but the Bulls end up losing. And the thing too, it was an away game. I believe it was in Utah. He took a bow to the crowd, thinking, "Oh, I sealed up this game." No, he lost, man.
You don't bow down in Gordon Hayward country. Whitest player in the
Whitest
NBA.
player in the NBA. We'll put that poll up and see what people say. And then Obama, I got some audio on that. Just take a listen to this. He went straight savage on the Warriors.
Presence of guys from the greatest team in NBA history. So we're pretty lucky today because we've got one of those players in the house, Steve Kerr from the 1995-96 Chicago Bulls. It's good to see you back.
So he just straight up disrespected the Warriors, man. Like, you serious?
What did he exactly say again?
He said that, all right, so he was introducing the
Was it
Warriors.
about Kerr or was it
Yeah,
about?
It was about Kerr. He said, all right, it's not often you can be in the presence of the greatest team in NBA history, and it's such an honor to have one of those players, Steve Kerr, from the 1995-96 Bulls.
Yeah, I mean he's a Bulls fan. He's just having fun. I like that. That's something I would do if I was president.
Obama
So
just really doesn't
elect me, and I'll have a lot more
Elect
jokes.
me.
America.
All right, so let's get into some of this Super Bowl stuff, this big game that we have. Grant, you mentioned the prop bets. We got some of them listed here. It's how many times will dab or dabbing be said on the announcer's broadcast. Over/under is 2. Mike Carey, will he be wrong about a challenge? Will there be an earthquake during the game? I'd say there could be a small tremor. I'm just saying. It's San Francisco. Everything over there is unpredictable. How many times will Golden Gate Bridge be shown during the broadcast? Over/under is 0.5. What color will liquid? This one we were talking about during prepping yesterday. What color liquid will be poured on the winning coach? Orange is 5 to 4. What do you guys think?
Orange, 100%.
Orange. I think if the Carolina Panthers win, we'll get into that later. My prediction. I'm not saying because I'm still undecided, but believe it or not, it's gonna be blue if they win.
It might, but then again, it's definitely going to be orange.
All right, okay.
And I have no facts to back it up besides my strong intuition that it's going to be orange.
It's gonna be orange.
What do you think, Jordyn?
I'm gonna go with red.
Red.
Yeah.
Red. Red is the best flavor, but who drinks red like in the NFL? I've never seen red poured on anyone except.
I was actually looking at some other websites about this earlier today.
Yeah.
And red can come out on top.
Red.
Have you guys ever seen any Gatorade mustaches of red from NFL players?
What?
That'd be kind of funny in like the post game interviews. Like they got a nice red mustache.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
You know who I could see that with? Ryan Fitzpatrick. I could see Ryan Fitzpatrick getting a red mustache on top of his beard.
Well, as if he ever makes it to the Super Bowl.
He'll never make the Super Bowl.
Well, he could be drinking some after the game. I mean, it's not just like you don't just have to drink Gatorade when you're in the Super Bowl.
I mean, I guess. Okay, Grant. Okay, you're making a good point there. Whatever.
I like Gatorade all the time.
Great Gatorade.
Shout out Gatorade.
Yeah. Made from UF, the best college in the country. Just saying. Yeah.
No comment.
I know. Okay, FAU almost beat us. I'm sorry, but.
Yeah, don't even get me started on that.
Okay, yeah. We don't have enough time for that.
No, we really don't.
No.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, other prop bets. You got what song is Coldplay gonna perform first? If you ask me, it's probably gonna be Clocks. That's just me. And Beyonce.
Their new album came out in November, so probably a song off that.
I know, but Clocks is like a classic.
Yeah, true, but
It's like,
I don't know.
It's such a good like opening song. And then you got what footwear is Beyonce gonna wear? And then will there be an appearance by Left Shark?
I don't even know who that is. Who is Left Shark?
You guys don't know the whole thing with Katy Perry's performance last year, like that one shark that like couldn't dance at all. Yeah.
Oh, Left Shark. Oh, I thought that was like a band.
Like a giant stuffed shark, like a person in a costume.
Yeah.
Oh, his name is Left Shark?
Yeah, Left Shark, because there's the shark on the left.
On the left of her. It's not like a real thing. It's,
Yeah.
I mean, from the Super Bowl it is, but.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I probably.
I mean, I hope the Super Bowl has good commercials.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah,
too.
I mean,
Drake's gonna be there with the Hotline Bling with T-Mobile.
I've seen it, parts of that.
Yeah, Super Bowl's just great. I'm not
gonna just think of the type of person that gambles on the prop bets. Like, think how crazy you have to be to like put $100,000 on the Gatorade. I want to know like the type of people like those type of people that
being put into that. Like it's.
Yeah, like I want to see those bets.
All right, before we get into actual football talk, coin flip, heads or tails?
What?
I'm gonna go with tails.
Heads.
Heads. I got heads. All right. So.
Wow.
Yeah, Grant, you're the only one. You're the odd man out. Okay.
Tails wins 51% of the time. Let's
go.
Oh
my
Isn't that like a thing? Like it's heavier, like slightly heavier.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's why it ends up on the bottom.
But they flip. Don't they flip it or
Well, do you remember the coin flip that happened a few weeks ago?
The Packers and the Cardinals.
Oh, I was so happy when that happened. I hate the Packers so much.
Shout out to Zach Herman.
They're so pompous and like, I hate them.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me.
But then again, I'm biased because I'm a Detroit Lions fan. But
no, Grant, you might be right because the Green Bay, the way you described it, kind of reminds me of a.
You
Zach
can't
Herman.
have two Hail Marys win you a game in two in 1 year. They can't have.
Well, if you remember against the Lions, that wasn't even a penalty, so they shouldn't even have that play. But anyway, so
All right, so Broncos, they can put in Osweiler anytime. That's what they said. Thoughts quickly.
No, Manning's gonna win this game.
Oh, so you got your prediction already.
You already know.
Okay.
you gotta think that Brock Osweiler is not winning them the Super Bowl. Manning gives them the best shot, no matter how good, no matter how good he is or how bad he is.
All right, so let's just dive into the predictions then. All right, Tiam, you have Denver Broncos.
I just want I have to cut a little towards bias because Manning's used to be a former Colt.
Okay, yeah.
So I kind of want him to win and just go off in the sunset with his big forehead and just enjoy life.
Grant, who's your MVP by the way? Manning?
No. My MVP will be Von Miller.
Von Miller, and you have the Broncos winning.
Yes.
Okay.
That's an interesting one.
But I do want to say this. Sorry, Jordyn. I do think Denver's going to win.
Okay.
But also, I think that if Denver wins, it's an extremely close game. And if Carolina wins, it'll be a blowout. Can you guys agree with that?
I can definitely agree with that. If Carolina wins, they're going to slaughter them more than the Seattle Seahawks did.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, I can see that.
Jordyn, I'd hate to ask, but I'm pretty sure you have Carolina in this game, don't
I
you?
do have Carolina.
Yeah. Is it going to be a blowout?
Yeah. I mean, I could see that. What he was just saying, I could agree with that because I just think Cam Newton's going to kill it.
Is Cam your MVP?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, yes.
All right. Let me search around Skype, call random people, see what they got. Let's see. I got my boy Victor Evans. You guys know him, right? Tiam and Grant?
Yep.
Yeah? Let's see if he can get on, and I'll ask him. All right, because I still have no idea if you ask me. Because I'll tell you this much while we're trying to get him on. My heart is with Denver because I really want Peyton Manning right off.
But what's with your gut? You gotta go with the gut.
I don't have my gut. My brain is with
His
Carolina.
last few games.
And I'd be a fool. Victor, you on?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's good, Vic?
Hey, what's good?
Who do you have in the Super Bowl?
Oh, real easy. Carolina.
Carolina.
Yes.
Get him off the show. Get him off the show.
No.
Who's your MVP?
Of course they're gonna give it to Cam. Duh.
Yeah.
All right.
Get him off the show.
No, he can stay on.
All right. I'll actually let him stay on for a little bit, and let's see who else we can get on. Let's see if we can get Joel on.
I have exactly what's going down.
All right. What's gonna happen, Vic?
All right, here we go. Cam gonna score. Jonathan Stewart gonna score. Mike Tolbert gonna score. Devin Funkus gonna score. Ted Ginn Jr. gonna score. And that's when they've been building up the ISIS hype, and that's when they're gonna mess up the Super Bowl. So Peyton, don't lose.
And after Devin Funchess score, Peyton Manning will score and win the game. So, then some orange Gatorade will be poured on Gary Kubiak. And Gary Kubiak will be the most undeserving coach of a Super Bowl in Super Bowl history.
Yes, sir. It's just like Steve Kerr for the Warriors inheriting the best team.
Yeah, he inherited Mark Jackson. Yeah, it's true. Good point, Vic. Is it gonna be a blowout?
I don't know. Broncos very capable if you've been watching their primetime games. C.J. Anderson gonna score. Ronnie Hillman gonna score. Demaryius Thomas gonna score. Mayo Sanders must.
The whole team's gonna score.
So you think it's gonna be a high-scoring game?
Absolutely.
Okay. Definitely a good matchup.
That's interesting.
What was the score of that Broncos Seahawks game 2 years ago?
It's like 45 something, I think.
Yeah.
They scored a safety in the first play of the game.
Yeah. Which defense do you think is better? That
Broncos, 100%.
No. That year's Seahawks or this year's Panthers?
This year's Panthers.
This year's Panthers.
This year's Panthers.
You think they're better than the real Legion of Boom?
No, that year's Seahawks. Legion of Boom never goes down.
No.
Yeah. I got to agree with Tiam. The Legion of Boom is amazing. That's one of the best defenses in history.
That was crazy. They only limited Peyton to how many points did they score? Like
I think it was 17, I believe.
That's nothing.
Wow, and they scored.
And that was when Peyton was like the best player in the league.
Yeah, Peyton was still good. Peyton was still good.
He won MVP that year, right?
I believe he did. Yeah.
2013.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, dang. So, you all really believe this year Carolina's defense better than Seahawks 2013?
I mean,
no.
You kind of convinced me. I think the Legion of Boom is one of the greatest defenses of all time. I'm sorry, Jordyn.
It's okay.
Yeah, I know you have your Carolina Panthers bias.
So, all right. So,
I don't know why.
Broncos going to score more than 17.
All right, I guess it's time for me to make my pick.
Yes.
All right.
Broncos.
I'm going to have to go with I'm a fool to pick against the Carolina Panthers.
What?
I'm going to have to.
Because you've been talking crap the whole
I
season.
have, but my reason is because I want Peyton to go off in the sunset. He's going to get his MVP, and
he's going to get
it's gonna be a
four-headed
close
touchdown.
game. That's all we got for you. Go to the Super Bowl. Let's do it.